Hey guys, I'm sick. You know the drill, blah blah blah, long exposition, whatever. This disgruntled fucking lunatic that watches and comments books, novellas, well, okay, no novels, books, novels, fanfics, under every single video that I post. Doesn't matter what it's about. Under every single video that I post, this disgruntled egomaniac comments paragraphs, multiple comments, multiple threads under every single video I post since I started posting videos about Attack on Titan, and tells me to move on from Attack on Titan. It's been years. I don't give a fuck if it's 2035. If I want to talk about Attack on Titan, I'm going to talk about it, motherfucker. Who the fuck do you think you are? The content police? Why the fuck are you here watching every single video I post, commenting books under every single video I post? And guys, just go through the latest videos that I've posted. This motherfucker's under there with a book, with a paragraph, with a fucking novel under every single video I post for the last 4 years, and tells me to get over Attack on Titan. It's been 4 years. This is so pointless. Why are you still talking about it? It's been 4 years and you're still writing books in my comments. That's so pointless. Get over me, bro. Get over me. You're never gonna change my point of view. You're never gonna fucking... it's never gonna happen. I'm so sorry. What you're doing is pointless. You're wasting your time. Shit, at least I get paid to get up here and make a little 8-minute video about Attack on Titan. At least I get paid for that. What do you get out of this? Interaction with another human? I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to pay for it. But you wanted my attention for all these years, and I am a woman of mercy. You have it. Here you go. Here you go. Here's my attention. You want a new Attack on Titan argument why I think the ending is fucking bad? I think it's rushed. How's that? Don't think I've said that before. I think this ending shows fascism, like your response to fascism. Are you with the people who have been genocided for, slowly over the amount of years? Or are you with the side of people who finally get what they've been doing put back onto them? The people, and like history says, the people who are bystanders are just as guilty as the people who, are executing the fucking genocide onto others, right? So that would mean that the normal, everyday Marleyan and rest of the world citizens are just as guilty by standing by for multiple years, not helping Paradis. There is no world alliance to come help Paradis, right? There is no people from all these different parts of the world to come together and prevent Paradis' genocide, right? And that is what fascism runs on. Fascism runs on the bystanders, the people who don't stand up for what's right. Hey, you guys have been massacring these Paradisians for years. It ends today. Where is the Eren Yeager from the rest of the world, right? Where is the Hizuru Eren Yeager to create a faction to make sure that Paradis does not get obliterated? There is none, right? That's another reason why the ending is absolute ass, and it sucks. Because it treats Eren like the bad guy for standing up to being genocided. Another reason why the ending's bad that I haven't mentioned before. Anytime you write a story that's genocide or be genocided, that's a bad fucking story. To wipe out all people, all other people, or be wiped out yourself, or relinquish what makes you your own race, bad ending right there. Bad ending right there. And then to relinquish what makes you your own race, right? The ability to turn into Titans, to relinquish that, to appease to the people who have been wiping you off of the face of the planet for that reason, bad writing. For that to be looked at as a good thing or a positive, bad fucking writing. Because, you know, as people have always said till the end of time, like, black people cannot just give away their melanin to appease to people who are racist towards them. That's not how it works. We have to learn to find a way to coexist with our differences. And that's not what happens at the end of Attack on Titan. They relinquish their ability to turn into Titans. And proof of that was the fact that Armin did the Naruto Talk no Jutsu at the end and said, hey, if we could turn into Titans, we would have done it already and killed you all. And the rest of the world, the Marleyan soldiers pointing their guns at them were like, oh, okay, good enough for me, works for me. Bad fucking ending. For, 60 Titans to somehow have enough, leg span to crush the entire world without missing a single person? Bad fucking writing. There's 60. The world is very fucking huge, okay? There was about 60 Titans. It makes no sense. For Marley to be right across the water from Paradis and be the thing with the most survivors, be something that isn't completely flattened out, and you want me to believe that there's no gaps, people can't escape between the legs of Titans and shit, makes no sense. Another reason why the ending is bad. Now, these are all things that we could suspend disbelief for. You know, if the ending was good, these are things that could be looked over. Some of them are. Like what I just mentioned, right? Like the amount of colossal Titans trampling the world. That's something that I would have been willing to look over if the ending was good. But the ending's not good. So let's call them all out. Let's rip all the band-aids off. Let's expose all the cracks, okay? Anyways, this is just a PSA to anyone trying to get into a debate with me in my comments. You are never going to change my mind. It's never going to happen. I don't care what book you write under my comments. I don't care what works cited you fucking pull out. I don't care what interview of Isayama's you want to show me. Because I've already seen them all. I've seen them. And I see how this motherfucker flip-flops between I didn't change it, to I changed it, to I didn't change it, to I was inspired by Marvel, to, I was inspired by the Guardians of the Galaxy, to I'm now moving towards something more peaceful, to, oh no, it never changed. I didn't change it. Oh, I changed it because I didn't think it would be fair to the fans. I've seen all of that. You know what that means? It means Isayama is not a man of his word. You cannot take anything he says as fact now, because he's said both. That it wasn't changed and that it was. So at this point, I don't trust either. I can't trust anything out of his mouth. So I don't care. You can show me an interview he did tomorrow. You can show me an interview he did an hour ago talking about how he never changed the ending, how Historia's bully husband was, always a gentleman towards her or something. I don't care. I don't care. You're never going to change my mind about how I feel about the ending. The ending is bad. It sucks. It's rushed. And if you think I've spent too much time talking about it, then you shouldn't be here. I don't care. The fuck do you want me to do about the fact that you feel like this is pointless? I don't care. I don't care. But you wanted my attention. Now you have it. Enjoy it. Enjoy your moment, Buki. This is your moment. Suck it in. Take it in. You are wasting your time. This is payless cocksucking. Isayama does not give a fuck whether or not you think the ending is good. Like he said in interviews, he wanted to make the biggest bag possible. And he did. Period. And he did. Period. Now, So he did that by appeasing to the biggest part of the fan base, which would be the Aramikas, right? His own main voice actor was an Aramika, right? Like, it's fine. Am I disappointed? Yeah. But do I say, like, I'm 100%, like, baffled that he would sell out? Not really. At the end of the day, people are going to chase the fucking bag. Period. Get rich. Period. Like, shit. Some people value integrity over money. Other people would rather appease the masses to chase the bag to the furthest lengths. Isayama did the latter. Which, okay, yeah, you know, I'm not going to say too much about it. Because that just is what it is. He was under a lot of pressure, right? His editor was telling him to change shit. Fucking Sasha almost didn't even die. Like, Levi was supposed to die and the editor kept him alive and shit. So, I understand. Like, Isayama was under a lot of fucking pressure to please a whole bunch of fucking people. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not saying, like, this makes absolutely no sense why he would do this. It does make sense. In fact, it makes a lot of sense. He sold out, period. But my biggest takeaway from this video is save your time, save your breath. You are not special. Your comment is not going to change how I feel or how I think about the ending. And yes, I read some of that fucking book you sent. I did read some of it. So I do know some of the points you were making, and they were hot garbage. The shit that I've seen all over Twitter, all over these past 4 years. You need to take a page from your own book, move on, and get over it. The thing I don't understand is these people will call you out. Hey, it's been 4 years. Why are you still talking about Attack on Titan? I'm so fucking sorry. Do people just stop talking? I see people to this day talking about the first Toy Story movie. That's how good of a movie that shit was. That people are still talking about it. You know, there's shows with Breaking Bad. People to this day are still making video essays about the themes and stuff in Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones. To this day, people are still talking about how the 8th season fell off. Why is it that with Attack on Titan only, there are so many people saying, hey, stop talking about it. Hey, that was 4 years ago. Let it go. This shit is in theaters today. This shit is in theaters today. So it's relevant. Okay? I will stop talking about this shit when I feel like it. He said, I don't have any new points or anything like that. Why the fuck are you still watching my videos if that's how you feel? Why are you here? As an ending defender, or he says he's not an ending defender in one of the recent comments, as an Isayama cock nut juggler, why are you here? You already know what I'm going to talk about. You already know if it's been 4 years and I'm still talking the same shit, quote, quote, the same fucking points. You already know what I'm going to say. So why are you here? Right? You don't like my takes? Why are you here after 4 years? Is that not what you're telling me? If I don't like AOT, why am I talking about it after 4 years? I would respect your opinion a little bit more if you hadn't been commenting under my videos for all 4 of these years. Has it even been 4 years? I guess, yeah, I was in college when this shit ended. Holy shit. Whoa, the time really does blow by. But I'll never understand it. You're telling me to get over a fucking show that I invested my time, my years, and my money into watching, collecting shit for, etc. And you can't even get over me. That doesn't make any sense to me. Show me how easy it is to get over something that you don't agree with by stop commenting. Show me by your absence. I swear to God, guys, go to any recent video and then go on some of the older ones. This guy is in the comments. This guy is in the comments. He's present and accounted for. Not tardy. And sometimes he's one of the first to comment. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's subscribed? Does he have post notifs on? Like, flattering, but at the same time, how is this any different than, quote, quote, what I'm doing to Attack on Titan? Isayama's actually famous, right? Attack on Titan's actually, like, mainstream, right? So it makes sense that I'm talking about it because it's in theaters today. It makes sense that I'm still complaining about it, okay? But what doesn't make sense is the fact that you're still here talking to me. I'm not famous. I'm not a public fucking figure. I'm a bitch on YouTube with 3,000 subscribers just talking my shit. And guess what? Every day I reach new people. So, and hey, I will beat a dead horse until it's dust. If you don't like it, then it's weird that you're here. You're the weird one, okay? Because everybody on YouTube knows the algorithm is a big fucking mystery. And sometimes you'll beat a dead horse for a minute or two in your video, and you'll reach a completely new audience. That's my goal. So should we as a collective stop talking about impactful media if we're not sucking the author's dick the whole time? Do we just stop talking about it? You know how many videos I see of Kanye West? You don't like Kanye, get over it. Why are you talking about him? Why are you still talking about Kanye West? If you don't like him, get over it. Like, are you slow? People talk about the ways Kanye is harming other people. Tell me that talking about Attack on Titan is not a microcosm. Some would even argue a macrocosm of that because of how easily the fascism of AOT slips under the radar and empowers very dangerous people. Want a video on that? That's something I didn't talk about before. Like, fuck you. I don't know why you're here. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. It's been 4 years. You've seen that it's impossible to change my opinion. You've seen. I'll stop the day I sit down and have lunch with Isayama and ask him why. That's the day I'll stop making videos, and you can count on that. There will be a day, maybe 20 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, I'll sit down, and I'll have lunch with Isayama, and I'll be like, hey, by the way, why'd you do it? I already know why, but I want to hear from you. And look, I'm a fucking writer myself. If somebody cared so much about my shit that they devoted this much time to talking shit about it, nothing but pure flattery. Because I would know that's a real fan who cared and appreciated the work for what it was. If you feel insulted by the way a story of mine ends, I want to hear that shit. Let me know how I failed you. Like, shit. Like, at the end of the day, I will never sell out. Like, I will never sell out. Never. Because I understand how, like, deeply this is fucked up, right? Like, if I had even one fan of my shit like me, who cared that much and believed that much in my story, and I betrayed them, like, with the fucking end that AOT was, I would give them free reign. Go ahead. 4 years, 10 years, Make your videos about my shit because I failed you by selling out. I see it. I get it. Go ahead, girl. Anyway, bye.